Om Ajnanatimandasya Chinanchana Shnakya Sakshunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shigurave Namaha Chichaitanyamanopistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Svyam Upakadhamayam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shio Shiyuda Padakamanam Shirum Vaishnavamsha Shirupam Jagajatam Saganaragnatam Vidam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savlutam Parjana Saitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagalita Shivishakam Vitam Shah He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jatpate Gopesha Gopka Kanta Radhakanta Namastate Tapta Kansana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavanishvara Vrishabhanu Sutadevi Panamama Hripriye Vancha Kalptrabhisha Kripa Sindhvivasha Padnam Pavanabhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namo Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Recording in progress.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Srinyavadi Paskachai Desatarani. So we are continuing with chapter 36 verses 21 till 40 that we have heard about the pastime of Lord Krishna killing the demon Aristasur. And we have also heard about the appearance of Radhakund, Shyamakund, and then at the end of this pastime, Narada Muni is going to Kamsa and reveals all the truths which had been hidden for Kamsa, that Krishna is factually the son of Vasudeva, and that he was exchanged with Yogamaya. And yes, when Kamsa heard that, he immediately took his sword to kill Vasudeva, but then of course Vasudeva was not there. But Narada Muni said, what will you gain by killing Vasudeva? It's Krishna, the eighth son, who will kill you. Then after that, Kamsa sent another demon, Keshi, and then he called for his ministers. And that's where we are now. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Tato Mustika Charuna Salatosha Lakadikan Amatyam Astipam Sheba Samaduyaha Bocharat. Can someone read the translation, please?
The king of Bojaz next called for his ministers, headed by Mushtika, Chanura, Sala, and Toshala, and also for his elephant keepers. The king addressed them as follows.
Kamsa called his ministers with respect and then engaged them. So he will discuss the situation with them. What comes out? Can someone read the next translation, please?
My dear heroic Chanura and Mustika, please hear this. Ram and Krishna, the son of Anand Tundubi, that is Vasudev, are living in Nanda's coward village. It has been predicted that these two boys will be the cause of my death. When they are brought here, kill them on the pretext of engaging them in a wrestling match.
So that was a request of Kamsa. My death has been indicated by Narada, Shiva Goswami. He repeats the words bo bo so that they pay attention. Shanura and Mustika were his main ministers, so he addresses them. He calls them courageous Veera to incite them. So, the singular form Veera is approved by Sridhar Swami. The plural form Viraha is also seen. O courageous warriors, O Chanura, O Mustika. Kila means certainly. The statement is supported by Narada's words. Narada told Kamsa about arrangements before the birth of Krishna. Narada has said that I will certainly die because of these two. They should be brought here, since in Vraj you will not be able to kill them because of the strength of the place. Kill them to a wrestling match, otherwise it will be impossible to kill them. There is another meaning, however. They should be brought here, Anyatam. 24. So, translation and purport, please read.
Hare Krishna. Erect a wrestling ring with many surrounding viewing stands and bring all the residents of the city and the outlying districts to see the open competition. The word manchava refers to platforms constructed with large pillars. Kamsa wanted a festive atmosphere so that Krishna and Balarama would not be afraid to come.
So, he would organize a festival, the worship of the bow of Shiva, and then a wrestling match. Vishwanath. In order to fool Krishna and Balaram and to increase the enthusiasm to fight, make a huge competition. Otherwise, they will flee. Then, Shiva Goswami. To fool them, you should arrange a festival with many pavilions of different types suitable for the kings and ministers, which will surround the wrestling arena. By this, the city people and people from other places will see the contests, which is not arranged by force but free will. Inviting everyone was another way of disguising his motives. So it's not only Krishna and Balaram, also the others, everyone. That 25. Now about the elephant keeper. Next one to read.
You elephant keeper, my good man, should position the elephant Kovalayapida at the entrance to the wrestling arena and have him kill my two enemies.
So he had the whole plan. At the entrance is elephant keeper and Kovalayapida, and they will kill Krishna. And if that doesn't happen, then there will be a wrestling match. And the wrestlers, Chanura and Mustika, will take care of him. Vishwanath, O elephant keeper, place Kuvalayapida at entrance of the arena in order that he kill my enemies, those who are not beneficial to me. I thought, Shiva Goswami. He thought that he would please his dear wrestlers by exhausting Krishna through a fight with the mad elephant. Internally, however, he was frightened. O skillful one, Bhadra. By this he encourages the elephant keeper. He tells the keeper that he was personally heard from Narada about his own birth to incite him. According to Harivamsa, the demon Dromila, king of Saba, disguised himself as Ugrasena and bore Kamsa to Ugrasena's wife. Bring Krishna near the gate. It was a custom to have the kings riding elephants near the gate. Kamsa's real intention was that because it was a narrow place, it would be easy to kill Krishna there. Chahi also means bring him here. That was the plan. So Jiva Goswami cites also the Harivamsa. Translation from text 26.
Hare Krishna. Commence the bow sacrifice on the Chaturdasi day in accordance with the relevant Vedic injunctions. In ritual, slaughter offer the appropriate kinds of animals to the magnanimous Lord Shiva.
Okay, animal sacrifice for Jiva. So for my prosperity, cut up some goats in order to please the Lord of living entities. And Jiva Goswami. We should not only use material means, we should use supernatural means also to lure them. The two should be brought on the occasion of a spiritual festival, on the pretext of seeing wrestling matches. Shiva was the protector of Mathura, and the bow was very generous. Midus means unto Shiva who gives satisfaction by bestowing boons. This is also a statement made out of fear. 27. Next one.
Having thus commanded his ministers, Kamsa next called for Akrura, the most eminent of the Yadus. Kamsa knew the art of securing personal advantage, and thus he took Akrura's hand in his own and spoke to him as follows.
Yes. So Akrura was his friend and servant. Kamsa was knowledgeable of Artha Shastra. This means he knew all about Artha and Kam, but not Dharma and Moksha. That's not astonishing. Jiva Goswami. He held Akrura's hand to show affection, a show of affection, and to make sure that he would not tell others what he would say. Confidential. He spoke to him among his own people, not others. Tataha or Tatra. Ha means he spoke clearly. Text 28.
My dear Akrura, most charitable one, please do me a friendly favor out of respect. Among the Bhojas and Rishnis, there is no one else as kind to us as you.
Yeah. Because when demons speak so nicely, they have an agenda, hidden agenda. In order to please me, undertake this action for a friend to do. Jiva Goswami. Kamsa repeats Bobo out of respect, O best of the generous, Dhanapate. You must do something for my benefit. You should do what is worthy of a friend, O king of the Bhojas. Why do you send me? You are the order bearer among all the Yadus. I respect you. 29. Next to read.
Gentle Akrura, you always carry out your duties soberly, and therefore I am depending on you, just as powerful Indra took shelter of Lord Vishnu to achieve his goals.
Compares him to powerful Indra. I've come to you because you can execute the task most perfectly. Shiva Goswami. O peaceful Akura, he addresses him to encourage him. I take shelter of you since you are my friend and you are peaceful. For what purpose do you take shelter of me? I take shelter to accomplish an important task. You are capable of doing everything yourself. Why do you need me? That is true, but even if I'm capable, the work will succeed with assistance. He gives an example. Though Indra was capable, Vibhuhu, he took shelter of Vishnu to achieve his goals. He indicates that Vishnu is inferior to Indra, since he hated Vishnu. Hare Krishna. That's, can someone read text 30, the translation, the purport.
Please go to Nanda's village, where the two sons of Anabdundubi are living, and without delay bring them here on this chariot.
So,
Purport. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti gives the following interesting note. When King Kansa said with the chariot, he pointed with his index finger to a brand new attractive chariot. Kansa thought that since Akrura was innocent by nature, when he saw this fine new vehicle, he would naturally want to drive it and quickly bring the two boys back. But the actual reason Akrura went on a new chariot was that it would have been clearly inappropriate for the Supreme Personality of Godhead to mount a chariot that had already been enjoyed by the wicked Kansa.
yes, good point. Vishwanath Chakravarti. Pointing with his finger at the new chariot, Kamsa said, seeing the new astonishing chariot, the young boys will readily sit in it. Akrura took the new chariot, thinking that it would be unsuitable to bring the Lord in something used previously by Kamsa. Same point. Oh. It moved a bit too quick. Yeah, it's 31. Can someone read 31, please?
The demigods who are under the protection of Vishnu have sent these two boys as my gift. Bring them here, and also have Nanda and the other cowherd men come with gifts of tribute.
Vishwanath, my death has been created inescapably by the devatas who take shelter of Vishnu, so these two boys are his death. He knows it. Jiva Goswami. He states the purpose in 2 verses. Of the two, one will kill me. One will kill me. What can I do, since death, one of them, has been sent by the devatas protected by Vishnu? Bring both of them, since effort is the same. In order to make Akrura go, Kamsa hides the fact that the two are actually non-different from Vishnu. Also bring Nanda and others. Kamsa feared that they would not come up unprotected. His hidden evil intention was also to cause problems for Nanda and the rest. They would also bring ghee and yogurt. In this way, they would believe that the sacrifice for the bow would actually take place. Text 32. Yes, next one.
After using Krishna and Balram, I will have them killed by my elephant, who is as powerful as death itself. And if by chance they escape from him, I will have them killed by my wrestlers, who are as strong as lightning.
Vishwanath. They will be killed by these wrestlers who are like thunderbolts. Shiva Goswami. What is the purpose in bringing them? I will have them killed. If they escape the elephant, then I will have them killed by the wrestlers. There is another meaning. If you bring them to Mathura, I will have them enter by the gate, which will increase their enthusiasm for defeating me. I will have them enter into the arena with the elephant, which is death for my wrestlers and me. For my liberation, Mukta, I will have them approach me, Kataye, with the wrestlers at the gate, who are like the devatas who accompany one during the gradual stages of liberation. So the Sanskrit has a double meaning. And one meaning is, yes, Krishna will come to liberate me. That Sanatana Goswami. What is the purpose in bringing them? I will have them killed by my elephant, powerful and as death. Death cannot be avoided for them. They will not escape, but if they do, then I will have my wrestlers kill them. The comparison with lightning indicates that their death could not be avoided. Text 33 and purport.
When these two have been killed, I will kill Vasudeva and all their lamenting relatives, the Vrishnis, Bhojas, and Dasharhas. Even today, there are wicked political leaders throughout the world who make such plans and even carry them out.
Yes. When these two boys are killed, Vasudeva and the Vrishnis and their friends of the Bhoja and Dasara dynasties will become weak. Shiva Goswami. You will get trouble from his friends. Kamsa responds in 2 verses. I will kill his friends, such as Vasudeva. Why do you not kill them before killing the 2 boys? Then they will be in a state of lamentation after the 2 are killed. This shows Kamsa's great anger. The other meaning is, having approached the 2 for my liberation, I will approach his friends since they are faithful to him. Hare Krishna. Text 34.
I will also kill my older father Rudrasena, who is greedy for my kingdom, and I will kill his brother Devaka and all my other enemies as well. Hare Krishna.
Cool. I will also kill all my other enemies. I will also kill all others who side with them. I will also kill my old father, greedy for the kingdom, and all others who side with them. Text 35. Yes.
Then, my friend, this earth will be free of thorns.
Shiva Goswami, but I'm a Bhoja. I'm not their friends. No, you are my friend. You are my benefactor. I will give part of my kingdom to you, he says to Akrura. Interesting. 36.
My elder relative Jarasandha and my dear friend Jivida are solid well-wisher of mine, as are Sambara, Naraka, and Bana. I will use them all to kill off those kings who are allied with demigods, and then I will rule the earth. Hare Krishna.
Vishwanath, how will the world be without thorns if Jarasandha and others are present? Jarasandha is my elder, O Guru. Shiva, I will kill all those who side with the devatas, such as the Kauravas. Then I will rule the earth. There is another meaning, however. I will enjoy the earth in my state of liberation, since liberation includes all enjoyment. Vivida is my dear friend. He is particularly mentioned because of his great courage. The kings he will kill are the Pandavas and the kings of Matsya and Panchala. 37, next to it.
Now that you understand my intentions, please go at once and bring Krishna and Balaram to watch the bow sacrifices and see the opulence of the Yadu's capital.
Vishwanath, you should not tell this secret plot to others, but you should speak as follows, inviting the boys to the Dhanurjagya. Shiva Goswami quotes from the Harivamsam. You should speak to Nanda as follows. Go quickly to Mathura, bringing your yearly tax with all the cowards. Kamsa's servants and priests desire to see the sons of Vasudeva, Krishna and Balaram. I have heard that the two boys are expert at fighting, fighters who bring death in the arena, determined and most perseverant. Our two wrestlers are prepared for this festive combat. Your two boys, expert at fighting, should compete with them. I must see these two boys living in Vraj, who wander in the forest, the sons of my father's sister, who are like devatas. You should tell the people of Vraj that the rejoicing king will perform a sacrifice for the bow. The citizens should stay nearby comfortably. For the invited guests, there will be unlimited milk, ghee, yogurt, and buttermilk to be given freely, and for cooking. 38. Yeah.
The Akrura said, O king, you have expertly devised a process to free yourself of misfortune. Still, one should be equal in success and failure, since it is certainly destiny that produces the results of one's work.
Yes, it is destiny. It is Vishnu who determines it. Vishwanath, yes. Vishwanath, you have thoroughly considered how to avoid your death. But now hear the words of Niti Shastra. In regards to success or failure, one should perform the action with cool head, since fate alone will determine the result. Shiva Goswami. After hearing this, we have a desire to accomplish seeing the Lord, and as a result, to bring about the death of Kamsa, which he long desired. He desired to announce his friendship with Kamsa by praising him. Thus is expressed in 2 verses. You have considered correctly, because you are the king. It is permitted in the scriptures for the king to use force. Why did Akrura, follower of Dharma, permit punishment? Hearing of all of Kamsa's false words, he hid his true intention and simply repeated Kamsa's views in praise. One should endeavor, Kuryat, for solutions to such problems by taking the advice of scriptures. If one ignores this, one becomes sinful without joy or sorrow, sama. One should do this. Another version has samam instead of sama. Then it is an adverb. Do this with composure. Yeah. So at one side we have, or on one hand we have Kamsa. He has his hidden motive, making a festival and so on, inviting the coward boys and that allowing them to pay their tax and attend to a so-called spiritual festival, and then attend the wrestling. A great festivity, but he wants to kill Krishna and Balaram. On the other hand, we have Akrura. Akrura, he accepts the mission, but not to please Kamsa. Is eager to see Krishna and to surrender to Krishna. That he is his worshipable Lord. And he does not reveal that either. So there's also a hidden agenda. But his hidden agenda is pure spiritual. Sometimes we have to do like this. We cannot reveal our purpose. Translation, text 39. Next one to read. And the purport also.
Hare Krishna. An ordinary person is determined to act on his desires even when fate prevents their fulfillment. Therefore, he encounters both happiness and stress. Yet, even though such is the case, I will execute your order. Purport. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti explains that although what Akrura said was courteous and encouraging, his hidden meaning was far different. What he really meant was this: your plan is not fit to execute, yet I will carry it out, since you are the king and I am your subject, and in any case, you are about to die.
Yes, that Akrura knows. Vishwanath, this is again Vishwanath is purport. Living entities, low forms, not you, perform activities with expectations that are sometimes fulfilled and sometimes unfulfilled, leading to happiness and distress. But I will carry out my orders so that you will be happy. This is the external meaning. But another meaning is, though it is not proper to carry out an order of you who desire to die, I will do so because you are the king and I am a citizen. Another meaning is, though your desires will not be fulfilled, mine will be fulfilled, so I will carry out your order. So his desire will be fulfilled. He will see Krishna. Jiva Goswami. A person like me dedicated to Dharma without attachment should not do this. But I will follow your order, since you are the king, the embodiment of all devatas. He shows devotion to Kamsa in order to hide his true intentions. Being defeated by fate or even being successful, happy, one endeavors for fulfilling desires and must experience joy and sorrow. He's not like a detached person who is happy. Though this is the case, I will follow your order. He indicates the future. You will rid yourself of misfortunes, since you will be liberated. For Krishna is a result, the giver of all results. You cannot do anything independently. People like to struggle against fate. If the Lord is the doer, then I am insignificant. This I will do, what is favorable for him. As a devotee, after killing Arista, Kamsa spoke to the Yadus in an inflamed manner and criticized Vasudeva. They also condemned Kamsa. Kamsa spoke like a blind person. That is the opinion of Harivamsa. Good. The last verse, read the last verse.
Sukadeva Goswami said, having thus instructed Akrura, King Kamsa dismissed his ministers and retired to his quarters, and Akrura returned home.
Kamsa went into his inner chambers and Akrura went to his house, Sanatana. the use of the word Shah twice indicates that both parties were equally important, equally instigating his ministers in Akrura, being skillful at bad advice. He was inviting death. Kamsa went to his house, Griham, and Tata, Akrura, went to his house. And then, first the killing of the demons of Keshi, that's the next chapter. So we are at the end of this pastime, of this chapter, our last chapter we do together now, that it's a lesson to learn. Sometimes we have to do things we don't want. That you are in a country and it gets in hot war with another country, and then they draft you for the army, you have to go. That you cannot say no, because they will kill you. So yes, many times we have such situations. But Akrura takes it in a very Krishna conscious way, all these calamities. That I will, because he saw it as Krishna's hand. Now I will be able to see Krishna. It's Krishna's mercy. And for Kamsa it will also be Krishna's mercy, because he will attain liberation. That whatever Krishna does is for our good. Whatever suffering we undergo is for our good if we understand it, that it's for our good. That then we will learn. Any comments, please?
Hare Krishna. Maharaj, I have a question. Why Kamsa was so... why did he tell all his plans to Akrura? That he wants to kill Krishna, to kill everyone else, and to be the king of the world. He knew that Akrura is a pure person, and he might object to these plans. Why was he so sincere?
Yeah, that is... we had that also in the beginning, that the first canto, that when Devaki came back from the wedding and Kamsa was driving Vasudeva and Devaki, and then this voice came from the sky that eighth child, you fool, the eighth child of your sister will kill you. And he immediately wanted to kill her, but then there was a whole discussion with Vasudeva, and Vasudeva at the end said, yes, I promise you, I will bring you each child after birth, and then you can do with it what you want. And Kamsa had great faith. He had great faith in Vasudeva, in his word. That the same with Narada. Narada is known to speaking always the truth, so he had trust in Narada. So the only trustworthy persons in this world are the devotees, the pure devotees. And he knew that. But of course, surely he did not know about the internal sentiments of Akrura for Krishna. But yeah, certainly. Yaka could understand at least that he was a devotee of Vishnu, because he was from the Yadu dynasty. That is interesting that the demons do only trust devotees at because the demons, they cannot be trusted, because they always say an agenda. So that shows, yeah. But also in Ramayana that when Ram was going to attack Lanka, Ravan had a meeting with his ministers. And every minister spoke up and said, "What's the problem here? I alone will kill Ram. Go all home. I will do it." Arrogant. Then Vibhishan, he had another opinion, because internally he was a devotee of Ram, and he got in trouble. But anyway, we see that these things are there. In a devotee, you are in a family, and then you cannot openly practice Krishna consciousness because your family members are against. We see that many times. And what do? That you cannot openly say who you are and what your purpose is. You hide your internal and also Akura had to hide it, because otherwise he would not live long. He knew Kamsa will kill me. It's interesting. Kamsa trusted him. Kamsa trusted also Narada Muni. But he would not trust his own ministers, although he was depending on them. Nice observation, thank you. Someone has other comments? Yes.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Okay.
23, Jiva Goswami's commentary, it says that Kamsa knows about the strength of Vrindavan. So how to understand that? Maharaj?
Kamsa, strength of Vrindavan, that I understood.
Yes.
What does it mean?
I wanted.
Shall I bring it on the screen?
He is scared of Vrindavan, that is why he doesn't want to kill Krishna and Balaram in Vrindavan.
Text 11, huh?
23.
23. 23, we are coming. Jiva
Goswami.
Jiva Goswami. They should be brought here, since in Vraj you will not be able to kill them because of the strength of the place. Yes, the strength of the place is a pious place, and he's an impious person. An impious person in a pious place loses his strength. Also, Dharma Kshetra, Kurukshetra, Samaveta Yutsava, Mamaka Pandavashiva Kimakovata Sangya. So Dhritarashtra asks Sanjay that what are they doing, my sons, I'm the sons of Pandu, on this holy place of Kurukshetra. So, in the purpose, Srila Prabhupada writes that Dhritarashtra was afraid about the influence of the place, Kurukshetra, because it was an holy place, and his sons were not so holy, impious. And indeed, they lost the battle. So it's true. Yes, he wanted to bring them to Mathura. that's one of his reasons. Thank you. I think it was Paramakaruna, you wanted to say something, I think.
Yes, Maharaj. So Nard Muni tells Kamsa of the real situation of the birth of Balram and Krishna and how they're the sons of Vasudeva. And then Kamsa makes arrangements to kill Vasudeva. And then he's restrained by Nard Muni. So it's interesting why, I mean, naturally if Nard Muni wanted, for all this to happen and for all the chaos to take place and then Kamsa to be killed, and there's going to be lots of different things happening and people will be killed. So then why does he get involved in stopping Vasudeva getting killed? And then later on Kamsa is going to kill Vasudeva anyway, that's what he says, after he's killed Krishna and Balram. So, like if you're going to tell someone, something secret and you know that there's going to be chaos, but then Nard Muni tries to, stop the chaos.
Yeah.
So it's quite confusing.
Narada Muni is Trikalakya. He knows the pastimes will happen. He sees them already. And the only thing he wants to do is, he wants to speed it up. That it happens as quick as possible. To bring Krishna so that as soon as possible Kamsa is killed. Because he knew Krishna will kill Kamsa. And afterwards, Kamsa will kill Vasudeva, but he's already killed, so what's the point? So he knows past, present and future. We can not imagine that, because he's seen already the past times. That's a pure devotee, as this aprakita bhav, and sees the pastimes of Krishna in the heart. That constantly. That's Narada Muni. Special figure. Thank you, Paramakaruna. That's a good, pertinent comment.
I also wanted to ask another question. So then Kamsa starts making this arrangement, Keshi, Vyoma, Chanura, Mustika, and then the elephants. So and then obviously, he's going to be next, after all of these persons are killed. So then it seems like Kamsa already knows that, these people are going to be killed, like that, like he's lining them up. So it seems like he's already accepted. So is that true? Because why is he otherwise lining all these different personalities up, one after the other?
Yeah. He's trying to delay his death, but it's only delay that he knows. He remembers the omen, the prediction of the demigod's eighth son will kill you. And he sent already all these demons, and one after another they were killed by Krishna. So he knew his death was arriving. But yes, a materialistic person, he does not want to die. He will do everything to prevent his death. And he's trying, but deep inside he knows, I will not be successful. But anyway, he tries that, but he's very fearful. That out of fear he tries to make so many plans. That there's a materialistic person in this world. Out of fear we make so many plans. That fear that someone will take my possessions. They have alarm systems, so many things to try to avoid things, but still they happen. There's a destiny and his destiny cannot be avoided. So why not accepting from in the beginning our destiny? The body has to die, so why going for sense gratification and all these things is childish. We accept it and we serve Krishna and are happy, because that's our eternal activity. But Kamsa does not get that. By destiny he has to play another role in Krishna's pastimes also. But still he will get liberation. Good, thank you. Good. Then we are at the end of this beautiful pastime. I hope it was helpful. I try to facilitate the reading and understanding the comments. And I wish you all the best. I'm now preparing to go to Mayapur for the meetings there. Jai Prabhupada, Hare Krishna, Hare Bol.
Recording stopped.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Thank you very much.
Jai Prabhupada.